Hello, my dear students. Myself is Devi, Assistant Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Rogini College of Engineering and Technology. I am here to handle data structures. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic data structures and what is abstract data type. We will see first what is data structures. Data structures is a way of organizing data and retrieving the data in such a way that it can be accessed and modified, perform operation on these data in an effective way. Data structure is a way of arranging or storing the data so that it can be easily accessed. The various application of data structures, it is used in comparative design, operating system, DBMS, that is database management system, simulation analysis, artificial intelligence, static analysis and packages. So we will see the classification of data structures. Various classification of data structures is it is divided into two types, primitive data structure and non-primitive data structure, and further the primitive data structure is divided into integer, float, character, boolean, and non-primitive data structure is divided into linear data structure and non-linear data structure, and where linear data structure is of two types, static, dynamic. We will see all these one by one. So we know what is data structures. So we will see about what is primitive data structure. The primitive data structure are which support the programming languages, that is built-in data structures such as integer, character, float, boolean, etc. And non-primitive data structures are those data structures that supports user-defined data types, such as for example linked list, tag, tree, graph, all these comes under the non-primitive data structures. And we will see what is linear data structure and non-linear data. So non-primitive data structure is further divided into linear data structure and non-linear data structure. So we will see what is linear data structure. If the elements of the data, if the elements are stored in linear fashion, linear in the sense sequential order, the element can be accessed one by one after another, it is known as linear data structure. For example, array, linked list, tag, queue, all these comes under the linear data structure. Linear data structure is further divided into two types, static data structure and dynamic data structure. In the case of static data structure has a fixed memory size. For example, array is of fixed data structure, fixed memory location. If the size of the array is 5, we can store only 5 elements. That is the fixed data size. It is easy to access the element in the static data structure, that each and every element in the array can be accessed easily. For example, A of 2 means it represents the element present in second location. Next one is dynamic data structure. Dynamic data structure in the sense that is the size is not fixed. It can be randomly updated during the run. The size of the data structure may changes during the runtime or execution time. That is known as dynamic data structure. Examples, tag and queue data structures are dynamic data structure. That is, when it is implemented with the help of the link, it is known as dynamic data structure. So we will see what is non-linear data structure. If the element of the data structure are not accessed sequential order, that is, it can be accessed in a random manner, non-linear fashion, then it is known as non-linear data structure. That is, it cannot be accessed one after another. It can be accessed randomly or in another different way or a different methodology. That is known as non-linear data structure. For example, trees, graphs, all these comes under non-linear data structure. The operation that can be performed on data structure are traversal, searching, insertion, deletion, sorting, merging. All these operations can be performed in the. So insertion means adding an element to the data structure is known as insertion. Deletion means removing an element from the data structure is known as deletion. Traversing in the sense we can access all the elements in the data structure is known as traversal. Searching means we can search for a particular element in the data structure. Sorting means or it can be rearranged is known as it can be rearranged in an increasing or decreasing fashion is known as a sorting. Merging means combining two data structure is known as merging. So next one is we will see what is abstract data type. Abstract is a conceptual or logical model that defines a data structure in terms of the type of the data that can be stored, the set of the operation that can be performed on the data, the behavior of the operation independent of how the data is stored or implemented in the memory. And ADT specifies what operations are performed and not how they are implemented. Example for the ADT is tag, queue, list, set, map. All these comes in operation that can be performed, and how we don't know how it is implemented. It provides data abstraction by hiding internal details. It is independent of programming language. It allows multiple implementation for the same ADT. It improves modularity and clarity. Common ADTs include a stack, queue, list, set, and a map. They make the programmer easy to understand, maintain, and modify. This is all about the data structures and the abstract data type. We will next concept in the next section. Thank you.